Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another NRL rebuild, this time with my own boys, as requested by the Instagram. I may not do every single team, I'll let you know as well. Just in regards to the quantity of players, we're getting close to running out, and our props is looking a bit scarce for today's video, but let's add this in here. We've got all the wheels. If you haven't watched these videos, definitely go and check them out. We have done the Melbourne Storm, Canberra Raiders, and also Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, but lots of quality fullbacks. So King's replacement there, as Gutherson is King. Our wing, then we just had centre, 5'8", our halfback. Props, 4 choices there. 2 props will be picked, and then I think I've only got room for one more, so I might put a poll up unless I find more props, but we'll wait and see. Hooker, 12. I prefer 12 over 11, and then lock. So we had a really good Canberra Raiders team, a nice depth in the Bulldogs team, but hasn't been a team that has just been so complete, in my opinion, just yet. So let's see if we can do it here for my own team, the mighty Parramatta Eels. So let's get straight into this video. So obviously our fullback at the moment is Clint Gutherson, and he's doing a fantastic job, but this is basically rebuilding NRL clubs in the sense that key positions being filled by quality players. So let's spin this wheel and let's see who we get for the Parramatta Eels new fullback. Be nice to get someone like yeah, that's who I was going to say, Pappenhausen, the speed of Ryan Pappenhausen at fullback. I believe actually partly, and I'll actually message him and confirm this, but I believe it was Parramatta Junior at some point. So there you go, Parramatta return for Ryan Pappenhausen. Obviously, we've got Mike Acevo on the wing. So let's see who would replace Mike Acevo on the jersey number 2. It's going to be Semi Valame. So very similar qualities to Sevo. Definitely not up there in regards to being as good as him yet. But honestly, I think there is a lot of resemblance, a lot of future in Semi Valame from the Canberra Raiders. So it's quite a nice signing, this one. I'm pretty happy with this one if Sevo was to leave the club. But I'm not saying he will leave the club, just part of the rebuild. Let's move into our centre. Again, getting a little bit scarce here. Be nice to get someone like Josh Morris, the experience there, even the strength of Ramian. I'd probably go Ramian as my choice here. And we spin, and we're going to get Josh Morris. Nice. We're going to get Josh Morris, experience centre. Does the job. Very nice work. And our second centre to be partnered on the other side will be Justin Olam. Justin Olam. It's a very nice looking team here so far for the Parramatta Eels, guys. Let's get into our wing. Go back here. We have Valame on one side, and on the other side, plenty of choices here. We're going to have Ruben Garrick, will be a nice option for goal kicking as well, potentially. Very good at goal kicking and just very fast paced. A really nice choice there. Our halves, obviously Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses at the moment, they're both at I believe they're at the Canberra Raiders. In the halves. So let's see who would be our 5'8". Plenty of choices here. It would be nice to have someone like, I think Cameron Munster would probably be my choice out of these ones. Another good choice would probably be Adam Dewey. And we're going to get Scott Drinkwater here. Not a bad choice. Can also play in that fullback role if Pappenhausen is injured, as he has been a little bit injury prone. So Scott Drinkwater, the number 6, and partnering in the half, it'll be very nice to get someone like Adam Reynolds here and his experience. I wouldn't mind Ben Hunt personally, because you can also move him into that number 9. Probably wouldn't want Luke Brooks, and we're going to get him. So weaker in the halves with Luke Brooks, partnered with Scott Drinkwater. And that is our halves there. Moving into our, where are we? Our props. Yeah, very scarce choices here. We have Warrior Hargraves, Fodawaker, Fisher Harris, and Tapau. So we're going to pick our number 8. And we're going to land Jared Warrior Hargraves. Not a bad signing. Definitely his discipline is not great, but it's not a bad signing. I just wanted to check the score for the Warriors and Panthers. It's 20-10 in favour of the Panthers. All right, so let's now move into our hooker position. Obviously, our current hooker is doing a fantastic job and has been for a long time. It'd be nice to get someone like Brandon Smith here would be a good signing. Damien Cook would also be a fantastic choice. Let's have a look and see who we get. We're going to get Jake Turpin. He's recently re-signed with the Broncos. He's not a bad hooker, but he's not X factor for mine. But Jake Turpin signs with Parramatta. And let's move into our prop again. We're going to have another prop with Jared Waerea-Hargreaves, this time in jersey number 10. Not many choices, so we could be respinning here. And we're going to get Fisher Harris. I love it. I would love to see James Fisher Harris in a Para jersey. I've been saying for years, but has re-signed with his Panthers. And we do have some big boppers in Junior Paulo and RCG, so very happy with those choices at the moment. Let's move into our back row here, and we're going to jersey number 11. I've got 12, but we'll pick our 11 and 12 here. Young gun Olakalatu would be a good choice. David Fafita would be a great choice. Ben Murdoch-Masila would also be a good choice for Para here. We might just get him. We're going to get David Fafita. This is probably the strongest team I think that I have made so far. Arguably, I think that the halves are a little bit weak for most of these teams, but I think it's a really nice team. Let's have a look now at number 12. Ryan Madison's spot. There it is. Olakalatu. Hameli Olakalatu. I'll double check the spelling on that later. And moving into our final position, I'll tell you what, guys, if this was Para, watch out because this is a really, really strong team. I mentioned the halves being a little bit weak, but everything else is almost perfect. I think Jake Turpin at the 9, I'd probably change that. But I really like this team so far. So let's go to our lock. Nathan Brown does a fantastic job at lock. Someone like Cameron Murray would be huge for our side. Josh Jackson and his leadership, captaincy brings a lot. I think it's really good that we've got Ruben Garrick and Pappenhausen as choices for goal kicking. And let's pick a lock. Murray, Radley, Victor Radley, Victor the Inflictor, off to the Parramatta Eels in jersey number 13. So, guys, Parramatta Eels rebuild absolutely blown out of the park with these results. Gutho's replacement, Ryan Pappenhausen, obviously a little bit injury-prone lately, but a very skilled quality player with a lot of speed and an absolute gun. On the wing, you've got Semi Valame from the Canberra Raiders. Someone you can compare him to Sivo in regards to the way that he played, the fending, the offloads, the finishing, very good player. And then you've got Josh Morris in the centre with Justin Olam in the other centre, two very nice centres in my opinion. And Ruben Garrick is the other winger, which would probably be our goal kicking, I'd say. In our halves, we're going to have Scott Drinkwater at 5'8", and partnering him, a little bit of a weak choice in my opinion here, was Luke Brooks, but that's what the wheel decides. And then our front row, making up our front row, was Jared Waerea-Hargreaves and James Fisher-Harris. I'm really, really happy with that one. And Jake Turpin was our number 9. Our new hooker was Jake Turpin here. Our back row was David Fafita. He's an outstanding rugby league player, so really happy. And then Hamili Olakalatu, the young gun from Manly, coming to our club with Victor Radley finishing us off. So, guys, I really, really rate this team. As I said, I'm going to try and build these team lists and put them together. If anybody does want to do some graphics for me, please do hit me up on Instagram at The Entertain House. Go and follow my TikTok, Entertain YT, where I'll put up all the teams that I built as well. I think the Bulldogs one on Wednesday, maybe Emilio De Savage from TikTok, big Bulldogs fan, will be on that. Also, guys, just want to give a little shout out. Go and check out Like Heart Wanderers. fantastic little YouTube channel. There won't be any tips from him for a while, but he gets rugby league guests and even family members for some fantastic tips, and big fan of his channel. So I just wanted to give him a little shout out on here. But really enjoy making these videos, and I think I'll do one or two more. I won't do every single NRL team, but maybe I could do more later in the year. But I just think with the scarce number of X factor players and experience, that it's coming to an end. But this has been the Parramatta Eels one. I've really enjoyed it, and make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're pumping out to 3K. In regards to my tip, I'm going the Brisbane Broncos to win, James Tarmo to score a try for the West Tigers, Herbie Farmworth to score a try for the Brisbane Broncos, and the Rabbitohs to win by a landslide. Probably both wingers in Johnston and Milne to score. And I think Josh Jackson could sneak over for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Let me know who you'd like to see next. Check out my Instagram for the poll, and I'll do one or two more for sure, and try and get another live stream out next week, as obviously I won't be attending games, but please stick around because I can't wait to make content for you guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see